Speaking for someone is a disagreeable practice pattern. If Thomas would rather go to the wedding, then I, the brilliant Logan, think we should hear it straight from the horse's mouth. Thomas, the floor is yours. Wedding or callback? Straight from the horse's mouth? Indeed. Information obtained directly from its original source. I know that. But Logan would think that that meant a literal horse spoke it. And of course, a horse is not a good source of information, as humans have not yet developed a means of communication with horses. Oh, okay. Give me a little credit. I know some idioms, and Logan wouldn't have to point out that the floor is Thomas's. Obviously it's Thomas's. Thomas owns this whole apartment. Okay, can I just say it? He's, freaking Deceit. Lies! Yes, definitely. Deceit, just come on out. All right. Guilty as charged. Hi, hello, what do you want? Thank you, Virgil. I love how you just ruined my dramatic introduction. Mwah, mwah, so good. You have to step up your game, man. Roman, please don't tell me how to do my job better. I mean, the wrong tie was a dead giveaway. As an actor, may I say, the little things make a huge difference. Roman, enough. What, so I can't join in and give my honest opinion? What color's my shirt? Red. I mean blue! Bad Deceit. Oh, sorry, Deceit. I'm just kidding. You're right, Virgil's very right. You can't trust me. It's not like I'm trying to look out for you or anything. Oh, and no one has ever done any good with dishonesty at someone else's expense. It was pretty despicable when the Allies misled the Germans about the date and location of their D-Day landings, an operation which led to the eventual liberation of Europe from Nazi control. All right, he can stay. Wait, seriously? Sounds like he's against Nazis, so why not hear him out, you know? That cannot be where the bar is. Well, Thomas made a commitment to be there for his friend's commitment. It would be wrong for him to go back on that. Wrong? Yeah! Yeah. Deceit, standing in the spot of one of my 4 best friends. Why would that be wrong? Because Thomas gave his word, but you wouldn't know anything about words, would you, mister? I don't know what you mean. Giving your word is an act of honesty between— What? I can't understand you. I don't know anything about words. Okay. Maybe Mary and Lee will understand. It's actually Mary Lee and Lee. Not confusing at all. I didn't mind Roman's little Aunt Patty in the hospital excuse. Oh, I mean, I wasn't— No, lying is already bad enough. Lying to a friend is out of the question. You don't mean any of this. I'm your morality. I wouldn't be here if you did. Right. You're right. Do you know who else is here? Me. So perhaps Thomas isn't so innocent. You can defend him all you like, but you can't change the facts. Oh my gosh. Is Thomas an innocent little lamb? Let's let them be the judge of that. Can I be excused? Oh, come now, Virgil. Jury duty is so much fun. Hopefully, he's better at defending than he is at existing. Does everyone understand their parts? I broke my gavel. I don't care. Wonderful. Now, could we have the Honorable Justice Roman read off the charges, please? Objection! I can confirm that Thomas does leave his filthy underwear on the floor after tearing them off the moment his guests leave the house. That's true. Objection. Judges don't object. Objection. Neither can the jury. Not guilty. Ooh, said with the confidence of a man who has his hands stuck in the cookie jar in a cookie factory, and his pants are down, and they're on fire. Confidence of a man who has his hands stuck in the cookie jar in a cookie factory, and his pants are down, and they're on fire. I would just like to say that I am rubber, you are glue. Whatever you say bounces off of me and sticks to you. That is all. Curses. That was brutal, dude. That was brutal. Prosecution, your first witness. I would like to call Logan to the stand. David impersonated. Deceit! Yeah, we know! Can't say I'm happy about it. Who do you think impersonated you? The enemy of my enemy is my friend? And that is always true without exception. Let's just get this out of the way for everyone. Hello. Do you solemnly swear to tell the truth, the whole truth, and nothing but the truth under pains and penalties of perjury? I know I do. You are Thomas's stinky poo-poo side, correct? Well, Thomas has more to lose if he misses the wedding. What? How? I find that Thomas winning the callback winning the callback. Is that how that should be phrased?
Yes. I feel like which event could cost us more to miss is a less interesting question than which event has more to offer us, don't you? And if you want to talk statistics, half of all marriages end in divorce, so...
Actually, that's an outdated statistic. Divorce rates have been declining for the past 35 years.
Earlier!
I am the director of activities for Thomas's right arm.
Just the right?
The left arm is managed by Roman.
Roman!
I keep a daily planner and a calendar, both of which are used to record important events.
How's that working out for you?
It isn't.
Do you recall when Thomas was informed about the wedding thing?
I do. It was 6 months, 4 days, 3 hours, and 1 minute ago.
So he's known for a while. And when did Thomas hear about this callback?
2 hours, 15 minutes, 45 seconds, 46 seconds, 47 seconds.
Today! Would you mind sharing with the court what you have scheduled in your calendar for that day?
Not at all.
Uh-oh. Where's the wedding?
What? He tampered with the evidence! Objection, I'm sorry, but that's bribing the witness. Wow, Thomas, it seems these days your moral compass is pointed south, towards hell. He's clearly manipulating the witness into doing what he thinks is best. Wait a minute, who was it that was called a Scooby-Doo villain for doing the exact same thing? Oh yeah, it was me.
It was set up by a liar.
Takes a liar to know a liar.
He just said he was a liar.
I didn't say liar, I said lawyer. Totally different. Will you control the one angry man over there?
One angry man.
You'd like that one. This is a benched trial for you.
Really? I'd like to call my next witness to the stand. Virgil. Very well. You don't usually have anything helpful to add anyway.
Okay.
Is it true that you once said that weddings are outdated, overly expensive pageantry?
Yeah, I'm not exactly a beacon of truth.
So you've changed your mind then?
Next question.
Very well.
You literally know him as Deceit.
Glass houses, Virgil. You yourself said that you are not a beacon of truth. Oh, so you've never been reluctant to share anything with the group then?
Don't.
What? I just meant your name. Don't. Maybe that's why it's so easy for you to recognize me for what I am. Like I said before, it takes a liar to know a liar.
Objection! Because he's Thomas!
That's right, he is! I rest my case! Your name is Roman, correct?
The one and lonely. What? Freudian slip.
Spell your name for the court!
Easy. Really, obviously, muscular, and nice. R-O-M-A-N.
Ooh, I'm afraid that's wrong. It's actually spelled W-R-O-A-M-M-I-N.
He's a fake.
What? I am not that. I am the real Roman. Oh, I'm sorry, I couldn't help myself. Oh, you know I love you.
Oh.
So the wedding is more important? Yeah. So let me get this straight. The best thing for us to do is sit with a crowd of strangers, watch two people shove cake into each other's mouths, make out, and tell each other how much they love each other, while dressed like a butler and a princess. Is Thomas secretly in love with Lee?
No.
So he doesn't plan on objecting to their union as part of a dramatic declaration of his undying love for Lee. We're prioritizing the wedding over the callback, and therefore, their wants over ours. Stay with me here. Say you had a stereotypical relationship between a man and a woman.
You lost me.
Okay, let me simplify. When two people want different things, what is the most fair solution?
Compromise?
Very good. So maybe fair isn't always ideal. That seems to be how they see it anyway. It would be fair if both parties got to have their special days. But ideally for them, they get to have their big day. And Thomas has to watch. No further questions. Smirk.
Wait, why can't I meet the first most handsome prince?
Because that's you knucklehead!
Oh, suck up. Conclude. That was just a scene. It was all just a scene. She has her own life. Let's get this over with.
Do let's.
So, Deceit. If that is your real name.
It is. Everything has a purpose, and sometimes fulfilling your purpose requires keeping things close to the chest.
Well, you're under oath, which I think means you gotta tell us. Why pick a setting where the truth comes to hang out?
Oh, honey, the truth hangs out in the courtroom? That's a laugh and a half. Courts and laws are some of the higher powers in society, and society is made of lies. Society itself is a lie. You get enough people to share a piece of land and breathe the same air and you've got a society. Why? It's an abstract concept, as real as the monster under your bed. But we obey these rules, or get punished for breaking them. It's absurd and terrifying. I don't want Thomas to be disadvantaged in a world where you can die for not following the laws made in the name of a lie. Am I being over the top? Yes. Oh, okay. I thought we were having a discussion about rights and wrongs, shoulds and shouldn'ts. In a society, those labels are deadly serious. Do you know of Max Stirner? I know Max Sterness. I know. Go ahead, Logan.
Max Stirner was a racist, drunken, anarchist philosopher who squandered most of his wife's inheritance on his failed milk startup.
We're just going to focus on the philosopher part today. The powers above are like boogeymen, except we believe in them, and in some cases, we fear them. So with that in mind, why is going to the wedding more important than the callback? But Thomas won't enjoy giving the bride and groom his time, because it costs something very important to him. Not only does this go against your claim, but it discourages Thomas from performing more acts of selflessness in the future. Try again. Why are their wants more important than Thomas's?
They're not, but friendship is more important than acting in our own self-interest.
And there it is! We've found our boogeyman. Friendship. That is the abstract that is being treated as greater than the individual. Acting in your own self-interest. That's wrong! No, you're wrong. See, the way Max Stirner saw it, everyone is an egoist. And you either know it or you don't.
Wow, this Stirner guy sounds like a bummer to the max.
On the contrary.
You get it? Max Stirner? He gets it.
On the contrary, he believed that no one was more important than anyone else. And if everyone understood everyone else to be equals, then maybe we could have a society where you could either work with others towards a mutual benefit, or be left to your own devices, if that's what you wanted.
Wait, did you just say he thought all people were equal? Because Logan said he was racist.
And I said we weren't focusing on that today. The point is, Thomas is an unconscious egoist, and this dilemma is actually between something that serves him versus something else that serves him. Between looking and feeling like a good friend and a dream come true. I'm through with my questioning.
Correction, that was more like lecturing.
Now I'd like to call Thomas Sanders to the standers. Nailed it. Okay, would you show an 8-year-old an R-rated movie?
Jumping around a bit here, probably not.
Would you agree with a law that bans parents from letting their children watch R-rated movies?
I don't know, I guess not. It would be up to the parents on how they want to raise their kids.
So it's okay to have values, but not to universalize them.
Sure, I mean, you can't decide what's right or wrong for someone else.
Less important things like weddings. There are values that come naturally to us, and there are some that are instilled in us. You don't speed while driving because you don't want a speeding ticket, not because you feel in your heart that speeding is wrong. No fear being perceived as a bad friend. But you don't want to go to the wedding at all, do you? Admit it. Oh, sweetie, it's I plead the fifth. Well, Roman wants me to win, so...
What? Me? No.
I know you're lying, Roman. Like I said, everything has a purpose, and you're denying yours. You want that called back so bad, and it will crush you if we miss it. So, with conflicting conflicts of interest all around, I feel like it all kind of evens out. You're sitting on the couch with your eyes closed.
That's fair, but why say it?
Stop stalling and admit it. What am I doing here right now, Thomas? Am I the snake come to trick you into sinning? Or have you had your mind made up since the moment you received the news about the callback? You didn't even forget about the wedding, did you? Anyone would want to go to the callback.
I'm a liar.
Yes! Prosecution rests, or whatever. Let's just call it here and put him out of his misery. Who knew convincing people to do something they really want to do could be so easy?
I hereby sentence you.
That's not really necessary. I think now you see that all of this is...
to 1 day at the St. Clifford's Chapel on the day of Lee and Mary Lee's wedding.
Wait, what?
But Thomas wouldn't dream of attaining his hopes through deceitful means. But that's not true! Oh, did I say that? I missed the part where I said that. But you're still missing the point. And it seemed kind of ridiculous taking this matter so seriously to the point of settling it in a legal setting? I don't know, it seemed pretty important.
Do that kind of stuff all the time.
Okay, let me put it this way. Life is like a piñata. Colorful and full of stuff that makes you happy?
Sure. Attack the piñata? I believe he's suggesting that you beat someone up and rob their unconscious body, right?
No! I'm trying to teach you a lesson, but it's literally impossible.
Falsehood.
Why don't you just leave the teaching to me? There he is.
Great. Well, I'm sure Thomas's friends would love to know that he's forcing himself to attend their wedding. It's clear you all don't want to listen to reason. But hear this. I'll always be a part of you.
Oh, look at the little tongues.
I'm not going anywhere. And there are smarter ways to get people to do what you want anyway.
He said he wasn't going anywhere. He's a classic liar.